On this edition of Collier Highlights, Collier Parks receive accreditation yet again. The Football University Championships return to Collier County. Phase 1 construction complete at the Radio Road CAT facility, and an update on the Artificial Reef Project. These stories and more next on Collier Highlights. Remodeling construction at the Collier Area Transit, or CAT, Maintenance and Transfer Facility on Radio Road is nearing completion of Phase 1. Public Transit and Neighborhood Enhancement Division Director Michelle Arnold details the Phase 1 improvements.
First phase included building what we're standing on right here is our sawtooth bays, and what that is where the buses will pull in, and it's built at a perfect angle for them to pull in, not have to reverse. They pull in and they easily get out, and then we actually added a second exit, so we're going to have a flow in one way. They come in, they park, they load and unload passengers, and then they take off and leave the facility to go on their continued route. In addition to that, we had bathrooms built for the public. And before, if you guys were here, we had porta-johns that the public were using. So the public has their own restrooms now, which is great. We made the facilities ADA compliant. In the rear, which we're excited about, is we have our own fueling island. That was a part of the construction. We had previously, or we actually continue to fuel our buses by a fueling truck. That was something that, time consuming. We have now 4 different locations where buses can pull in, fuel, park, and so we're excited about that.
Phase 2 of the project will include canopies for the Sawtooth Islands and a bus wash. The entire project, which was completely paid for with grant money, will be completed next year. The Football University National Championships will be returning to Collier County for a second straight year. Football University is a national youth football organization, and their championship tournament for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade will culminate with Championship Week, December 15th through the 22nd. While this is the last year of the current contract, Tourism Director Jack Wirt says efforts are being made to keep the tournament coming back year after year.
Well, we're going to do everything that we can to, number one, fill the stands with as many people as we possibly can. It's be played at Naples High School in the football stadium there. So we're encouraging people from all over Collier County, really from all over Southwest Florida, to come and really see these All-Stars and watch them play football and have maybe a moment of greatness on national television as well.
The finals begin on December 19th at Staver Field on the campus of Naples High School. We hope to see you there. On Wednesday, October 7th, the Collier County Museum hosted a lecture called Calusa Plants. The program, hosted by Martha Loomis Kendall, focused on how the Calusa Indians utilized the plants that archaeologists have determined were present in Calusa settlements.
What I was able to do is latch on to a study that was done earlier where they had basically categorized all the seeds and all of the fiber and so on that was found. So what I did then is to figure out how would the Calusa have used these things. The problem is the Calusa left no written language, and no verbal language, no oral history. And so what I ended up doing was studying every tribe I could in the United States in terms of what they would have used these plants for, with the assumption that that kind of knowledge is handed on and might have been, in fact, how the Calusa used what we found in their midst.
For more information on museum presentations, call 252-8476. Collier County EMS is continually offering free CPR courses throughout the community. We caught up with EMS Chief Walter Kopka at one of the courses offered at the Naples Daily News on October 6th. There are many different levels of training offered to the public, and each one has a different type of audience.
This is the American Heart Association Family and Friends class. This is a more formal class where students learn not only how to do CPR on an adult, but also child, infant, and as well how to do first aid on a choking victim. So it's a little more lengthy of a class. It's about a 2-hour class through the American Heart Association. They get to do hands-on practice if they'd like and more in-depth.
Chief Walter Kopka was also honored by the Naples Daily News as a hero in healthcare in October. We asked the chief what that honor means to him.
It's great. I'm definitely humbled by it. I don't consider myself a hero in any way, but I'm honored to have the distinction.
To register for an upcoming CPR course, call 252-3740. One of the largest artificial reef projects in the Western Hemisphere is well underway and nearing completion right here off the coast of Collier County. The massive project got underway earlier this year and is already seeing impressive results. Most of the money for the project was funded through grants from BP to the county, Naples, and Marco Island.
We have 6 different sites out in the Gulf of Mexico off Collier County, and we deployed a total of 36 artificial reefs, and they're about 500 tons each reef cluster, and that comes out to a total of over 18,000 tons. And the material is made up of concrete, culverts, pipes, junction boxes, all clean material, and also what we call tetrahedron reef modules that are also deployed out there. It provides additional areas to recreate, and it provides fishermen, divers, boaters a place to go, fish, dive, boat, and it also provides tourists a place to do the same as well. We've seen quite a variety of marine life. We've seen everything from cobia to amberjack to Goliath grouper to various tropicals and various invertebrates. So it's really been impressive to see what's recruited on there in a short period of time.
To learn more about the county's artificial reef program, go to colliergov.net. The Growth Management Division wants you to know the codes when it comes to doing work in and around your home. Did you know that Chapter 105 of the Florida Building Code says that you must have a permit in order to replace a water heater in any multi-dwelling structure or in any commercial building? Be it a strip mall or a high-rise condominium, when you need to replace your water heater, you will need a permit prior to work beginning and an inspection once it's complete. Whether you look in the Yellow Pages or use Google, look for a licensed bonded plumbing contractor and start the process. It's up to you to make sure your contractor pulls the permit before the work begins. If your project requires electrical work, you do not need an extra permit.
We are allowing that to be done under the plumbing permit by a licensed electrical contractor with no additional fees or inspections. When the plumbing inspector comes to see the water heater is installed, they check that.
Now, if you want more information about a water heater permit or any kind of permit, call the Growth Management Division at 252-2400. At the start of October, the United Way of Collier County hosted the Community and Economic Development Equitable Housing Development Strategies Workshop at the Naples Hilton. Many community leaders attended the event, including several county commissioners as well as county staff. Much of the agenda focused on workforce housing. We caught up with District 3 Commissioner Tom Henning and got his thoughts on the subject.
One thing that we need to do is sell to the public the need for housing for our workforce. The people who that service our needs, school, teacher, police officer, and so on and so forth. It's a need, but however, we never took a look at they work here, but they also need to live here. So we need to take a look at, marketing to the general public of the importance of our professionals living in the community.
The United Way stated while this issue cannot be solved in one day, the forum was a large step forward in properly addressing the need for affordable workforce housing. The event ended with focus groups being established, which included a wide variety of local businesses, nonprofit organizations, and government agencies committed to working together to find solutions. On all traffic operations traffic signal cabinets, the telephone number 252-5000 is displayed for the public to use to report any issues that are observed at the signalized intersections. Traffic operations depends on your calls to make sure the signals are operating properly.
2525,000 number exists so that we can get any signal malfunctions, meaning anything that you notice from the intersection that is not operating properly. You are our best source of information. So as a resource, the number is there for you to provide us with data or any information that is going to help us better facilitate traffic movement in that particular area.
In the event of an emergency, always call 911 before calling the 252-5000 number. Collier County is known throughout the nation for having one of the best park systems around, and it's no secret to Collier County residents just how wonderful our parks truly are. And now it's official. Once again, the Collier County Parks and Recreational System has received national accreditation, making them one of the finest systems in all of the country. We spoke to Parks Director Barry Williams about this honor.
An award that we received, it's from the National Park and Rec Association. It's the Commission for Accreditation of Park and Recreation Agencies. It's a peer review process where we have folks come in and look at our standards and make sure that we are meeting best practices as it relates to Parks and Rec. Our division achieved all 144 standards. We had a perfect score and very impressed. The visitors were very impressed with our organization. For our staff, it means a lot. It means the hard work that they do every day for the citizens and visitors is really paying off. And it's one of the best parks and recreation divisions in the country. There are only 144 agencies with this designation, and we're proud to be one of them.
And now with a look at what's going on in the parks. For the month of November, it's Sam and Marissa.
Thanks, Troy. Once again, it's Marissa.
And it's Sam.
And we're here to talk about what's going on in the parks.
Max Hass will be having their 5th grade dance on Friday, November 6th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. The price is $10 per person. They will be having their DJ, food, and drinks are included. Just remember, space is limited.
Veterans Park is having a yard sale from 8 to 12 on Saturday, November 7th. And remember, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
The Immokalee Community Park will be hosting their monthly Saklava event. It is going to be November 7th from 10 to 12 p.m. Please contact Immokalee Community Park for more information.
North Collier Regional Park is having 2 huge lacrosse tournaments on the weekends of November 7th and November 14th. Call for more information. Additionally, Sun and Fun will be open for the week of Thanksgiving. And remember, Sun and Fun. Sun and Fun. Call 252-4021.
Over at Veterans Community Park on November 12th and 13th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. they're having their first annual pickleball skills level turkey shootout. If you don't know exactly what pickleball is all about, why don't you head over there and check it out. Should be a lot of fun.
Pepper Ranch has 10 primitive campsites for tents only, open for the entire month of November on Fridays and Saturdays only. It will be closed on November 14th and November 15th. Come sleep under the stars.
On November 13th, Golden Gate Community Center will be having their 4th and 5th grade dance from 6 to 8:30. There will be a DJ, pizza and drinks are included as well. Also, they'll be having their no school day camp from November 23rd to the 25th from 7:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. All we ask is that you bring some snacks and some drinks to get you through the day.
Therapeutic Recreation is holding a turkey trot on Saturday, November 21st at Sugden Regional Park from 3 to 5 p.m. It is a fun run for our special population, families, and friends.
Over at Freedom Park on November 21st from 9 to 2, we'll be having our Collier Fruit Growers Tree Sale. So if you're interested in growing your own plants, take a look at them. They should have something that you're interested in.
Just a friendly reminder, Collier County parks allow dogs on a 6-foot leash and on paved walkways. And remember, clean up after yourselves. Until next time, folks, it's Sam and Marissa. We'll see you next month.
Now let's take a look at some of the meetings and events in the month of November. The Board of County Commissioners will meet on Tuesday, November 10th at 9 a.m. in the board chambers on the 3rd floor of the Administration Building on the corner of US 41 and Airport Road. All non-essential county services and all county offices will be closed on Wednesday, November 11th, in honor of Veterans Day. Also on Veterans Day, the Naples Depot Museum will celebrate Naples' role as an Army Air Corps training base during World War II. Although closed to train traffic for the duration, the old station came alive every Saturday night with comedy and dances designed to boost the morale of soldiers stationed at the nearby Army Airfield, which is now the Naples Airport. The USO show at the Naples Depot will be held immediately following the Veterans Memorial Service in Cambier Park, which begins at 10 a.m. The USO show will be held from 12 to 1 p.m. A limited number of chairs will be provided, but visitors are encouraged to bring their own. For more information, please call 262-6525. The Collier County Planning Commission will meet on Thursday, November 19th at 9 a.m. in the board chambers on the 3rd floor of the admin building on the corner of US 41 and Airport Road. The Tourist Development Council will meet on Monday, November 23rd at 8:30 a.m. in the board chambers on the 3rd floor of the administration building on the corner of 41 and Airport Road. All non-essential county services and all county offices will be closed on Thursday and Friday, November 26th and 27th, in observation of Thanksgiving. Now, if you want to review all or part of any county commission meeting, visit colliergov.net and click on the Video Archive section. Once in the Archive section, select the meeting you want to review. For BCC meetings, you can use the convenient drop-down menu to select and jump to any item you are interested in. For additional information on Collier County government, visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/CollierGov. You can also check out videos about county government services at the Collier Gov YouTube channel. That's all we have time for on this edition of Collier Highlights. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.